My last video on pop culture detectives, how his review on The Last Jedi, I missed so many points that everything he talks about been done before, and there have been, and that just the character herself wasn't that good of a character about Admiral Holo. And I listed every example when they have had women like talk confronting men or being inspired to more compass for male characters and before, and also how he doesn't understand Rose mistakes. Oh, and the other branched off on her own mission, what you would expect when the leader starts withholding vital information with no indication that she has any plan whatsoever, he or she. And I also saw the same thing with male characters like in The Incredibles. I forgot another example I forgot. Another positive example. Mothma, Return of the Jedi. She was in a leadership role. She was more confident, less divisive. Of course, only for a little while, you might say. But she, not very little while, she did much more than Admiral Holo did her entire movie. Much more effective than the hyperspace ram. That scene where he's going out to destroy the Dreadnought, actually kind of more a gray area. I mean, that it was a very dangerous, powerful enemy ship. Would have been a big loss here to destroy it, and they had, at that time, they had the best tactical advantage. But, of course, they would have lost a lot of soldiers and casualties. Yeah, and in this army, doesn't treat your soldiers as disposable. But they had the best chance. It was going to destroy a lot of their forces anyway. And this was they had the best tactical advantage. Unlike in the first movie, this one, I guess, if it wasn't necessary, you could leave it to the troops to decide if they want to go into battle or not. It was been a hard judgment call, but it would have been because it was if they could have avoided loss of life or take a huge victory and prevent more loss of life in the future. Been harder decision to make, but much more simpler, closer than in the first movie. When they were going out to destroy the Death Star, that battle was very less necessary since they could have avoided their rebel base. No civilians on there. They could have just evacuated and fled. Since the Empire knows where they are anyway, they would have done that anyway. Get together more rebel cells to come back when you have a better tactical advantage. Get more rebel forces against that Death Star. You didn't need to go into battle that then. You didn't have go back, run away this time and come back and have more tactical advantage. And unlike the Dreadnought, they actually had a more loss of life and more casualties in this battle, which they could have prolonged and come back with more rebel forces.